see you. Oh, finally got home. Probably don't really need it running just yet, but should be cool enough in here. Yeah, just there was nothing going on with DoorDash to speak of, so just decided to come home. And Mrs. Womble's already gone indoors. She was out doing physical therapy today. Anyway, how are you doing today? Almost bedtime for you? A nap sounds great. I mean, I've got 3 thumbs up. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, she was feeling tired. We were waiting over by we went out to go get some door dashing done, and then I said, oh, let's just go. There wasn't a lot going on. And that's right, the map was grey. So we went over and got some bibimbap to eat, and went and sat in a park that we never sat in and watched the dogs run around. Hey, Mama Wrench, how are you doing tonight? See, everybody's got a flipping wrench and they're ready to bash trolls if there are any. Oh, glitchy nose. I was listening to Gig Life and more on the way home. It was fun listening to her while I was racing through the countryside. And nothing going on with DoorDash and yeah, what to eat, Ray? Bibimbap. Bibimbap. I threw it away already. Or bibimbap. I called it bibimbap, but apparently it's called bibimbap. It's B-I-B, maybe another B, I-B-O-B, B-O-P, I mean. I had rice, with white rice with potatoes, corn, and some sort of cheese on it. Always ready to defend Womble's honour. Bash them trolls. I need to get that night clock thing on there. I don't know how to do that. I need to go look that up and play with it. The neighbours are outside. I don't see the chickens. Don't see the chickens. Yeah, it was. And then we went and just sat in the park. We'd never sat in that park before. And just watched dogs race around and run around and get up the mischief. One was enjoying running after his ball. I think it was a she, actually. Probably got it on dash cam, actually. I won't put that on the video a bit later. Get to watch the dogs run around. That's always fun. I always like that. So what's everyone up to today? Has everybody been out, well, door dashing, or? I know some of you have been over to Gig Life and watched her on her channel. I was listening to her on the way home. Chips and gravy sounded good. Or fries and gravy. Have you got an app for your dash cam? Sure you do. If you download the app for your dash cam, and then you can download that, go onto that one video, and then it should give you an option to download it. Oh, good. Yeah, I have no idea what crap I've got in the basement that I need to go through. No, just an SD card. Um, do you have a desktop computer or laptop? Maybe you can just plug it into that and go find that one video. Oh, here it is. I tried getting hold of Proxy Picture again today, trying to get them to tell me about this blasted whoops, tier system. I want to know what tier I'm actually on, or am I on the bottom rung? I must be on the bottom rung because they're not even flipping um, doing anything. They're not getting back to me. Oh, I don't need to plug that in because it's unplugged. Womble, the sound your phone makes is on vibrate. No, it's this. I'll tell you what it is. It's this. I put it in and out of that, and then it's right by the microphone, so it sounds real funny. Sounds like an old Polaroid. Spit out a bit. Oh yeah. Blimey, I used to have a few of those. Actually, I think I still got one. And I think they're making them as well again now. They're not so old now, innit? All the old stuff is coming back. Like they're coming back with the old SLR cameras, like the old film cameras and that now. Because the younger people want to experience all the fun we have with developing film and such. And telephones, you can get dial telephones now. It's crazy. As well as flipping turntables for your vinyl records, although I always had one anyway, so. All the old stuff is coming back, or a lot of stuff is coming back. I bet it made a weird noise. I'm beginning to think that going out doing door dashing is not worth it during the week, at least not for dinner time. I was thinking that Proxy Picture was going to help us out, keep us busy during the week, but it doesn't seem like they're yeah. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you for your observation. Very good. I wonder what else you got going on. But anyway, but yeah, I thought Proxy Picture was going to keep us busy. I learned in high school, went to trade school, graphic arts, film developing is fun. I've done a lot of, I used to do a lot of photography when I was back home doing that. Used to do wedding photography and such. Pet Portraits was the name of the company. And yes, I did a lot of pets too. I did really well at that. I gave up to go and try something else. So who is Kimberly? Anyway. Hello, Kimberly. Bye, Kimberly. Oh, Bye bye, Kimberly. Mama Wrench squished you. Mama Wrench didn't like you, so she bashed you out of the way. Oh dear. So yeah, today we didn't do any bloody thing. Well, actually I still got my trackers on, but I haven't turned those off yet. I need to figure those out, the mileage trackers. It's just unusual to be doing a video in the daylight. I should have done it over by the park. That would have been fun, watching the dogs. But then I'd probably ignore you all because I'd be playing with the dogs. There's a very odd noise in here. And like a dog was growling. Didn't bring one home, did I? But yeah, it's last week was fun with your special guests. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, we was over in Lee's Summit, and he came on, John came on. I don't think he knew which one to click on actually, and which link to click on, and anyway, he clicked on that one by mistake, he says. But yeah, it was fun to going over to see them in it. We often see him around town. He's from England too. He's from near if any of you have ever seen Inspector Morse or Inspector Lewis, he's from a town not too far away from that. Hey DJ, how are you doing tonight, mate? I see that you released a video, but I haven't looked at it yet. I did go out and try door dashing, but that wasn't a good idea. So how's things with you, DJ? Did you door dash today? I was watching one of your videos the other day, and it says that you start at 5 AM every day. Crikey. That's an early start. Did Nieces have a geese video? Must go see that. The Canadian geese have been that we seem to get around here. Oh, it's scary. I got out one day there was a whole bunch over by the casino just in North Kansas City, and we was in the car park. I was trying to find something over that way and ended up in that car park, and there was a whole, I mean, there was so many, it must have been thousands of geese. There was loads of them. And I got out to take a picture of them, and they all about turned, and they've been like struck to their flipping feathers out, and they look like mini bouncers ready to come over and bash me up. It's scary, look. Yes, my Edinburgh trip is, oh good, okay, I'll go watch that after this then. Ray, people like geese videos. Yeah, I've got a few geese videos on my channel too. A few short videos. I think I've got another one actually to go up. Yes, they can be. They turn around and they just like poof themselves out, and they look like, oh, I don't know, look like they were coming over there coming back over my way to sort me out. If they'd had wrenches, they would have whacked me too, I think. They didn't look too friendly. But when we're over at the car parks and that, waiting around for some offers to come through, sometimes, like if there's a puddle or two in the car park, they'll come down and settle down and play around in the puddles. Quite fun to watch them. Well, a couple of years ago, we had, I guess there was a big puddle out here in our driveway, and there was a couple of ducks came down and flew down, and they were just plopping around in the puddle. Quite fun. They didn't seem to be all that flipping worried about us, so it's quite funny just splashing around in the puddle. Check out Big Free's latest video. Yep, I'm already subscribed, but definitely go to Big Free if you're not there. And Big Free, I see that you're well over 50 now. I think you was at 58 subscribers. We need to try and get you to 500. And also, DJ, I think you can do a live. Yeah, you can do a live show now, right? That'll be fun. Yeah, he does have some good content. I haven't watched all the videos yet, but I need to. Need to keep promoting each other. Need to do a few shorts. Yep. Well, you got a couple. Well, you got 3 or 4, I think, out. The short videos, they do bring in a lot of more subscribers. I've got some short videos that I need to put up myself. I've got one short video, and it was about some Egypt. It's a road rage one. Someone tried to run us off the road. Maybe about 3 or 4 months ago. And I put that video out, and if you go to the short video, you can rip in. It's linked to the full video of it, because I got it on dash cam, and that one's. I looked at it just yesterday, I think it was, and it was 83,000 people who looked at that one. Well, it's had 83,000 views. I never promote it. That's a lot of views. And that one's got, when I looked on the analytics, it said that I think I've got 170 subscribers coming from that one video. Nieces, you can go live now also. Wonderful. Well, let us know when you do that. We'll be we can all go to that. Gangster Geese. That'll be my next title. Hello. Yeah, they can be flipping. Yeah, that was a whole lot of views. Good grief. Well, when I put that video out, some driving instructor channel wrote to me and asked if they could use it, and I said, use the clip. I said sure, but put a link back to my site. And then I had a couple others do the same that wanted to use it, and I've got a whole lot of views from that one. And I guess it just keeps going on and on. I don't know. I don't know if it just pops up on Facebook or in the on YouTube shorts. I have no idea, but it just generates views every day. It's crazy. Geese like this one part. Geese Gang Park. But there's also, I've got quite a few shorts out there, but there's some summer geese on it. And some other animals too. There's a few with some cats in it, not chasing the geese though. But the cats that I got on there are probably a bit run from the geese. Mind you, I wanted to run from the geese when they all turned around and flipping looked like they were going to bash me up. They were crazy looking things. Scary. I got flipping bit by a goose when I was much younger. There was my uncle, my great uncle, lived out in the country in England, down on the south coast, near the south coast, and he lived in this little village, tiny village. I mean, very tiny village. And in fact, when they got a telephone box in there or telephone kiosk, anyone that was wandering by when the phone rang would have to, if it was someone in the village, and they would wander around and go to see if they could find who it was for, and then whoever it was would come down and answer the call. But good luck if it was from my uncle, because he'd always be wandering the hills. He'd always be out walking around somewhere, and he could walk. Alright, it's not bloody hot here now. Yeah, it was really flipping fun. Still play your players, I go back and forth with you. Yeah, I play a lot of Devious Dasher too, Mama Wrench. I leave him on. In fact, I left him on before I came out. How are you, Presley? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, my phone went up. It said it got too hot. I don't know why. It's not bloody out hot in here. It's 82 out, but I didn't have the engine running, so I guess I'll keep it running. But yeah, I've got so there was this little farm down the road from my great uncle's. He lived in this little old cottage, and it's like 400 years old, the cottage, or more than that now. Anyway, but so we wander down to the farm and climb over the fence and get in there and watch the animals, and this bloody goose went and flipping bit the back of my leg. It was a guard goose. I don't really get close to gooses anymore, or geese. Yeah. Bloody hell. You might have been sitting there looking pretty, but it can rip and snap the back into your leg. The horse that was stood next to it didn't flipping like it much. I think it was an evil goose. But yeah, 400 years old is my great uncle's cottage. In fact, he lived in a little village in West Sussex, which, if you look at England, if you see London, just look directly below London, and you'll see this little county called West Sussex. How's Mrs. Womble? Mrs. Ray today is, well, she's fine, I suppose. She's gone in and watched some telly. She had early morning physical therapy today. They've got her to work a lot. She seemed to be pretty worn out, but she seems to be fine. And tomorrow she's got dialysis again, so she's got to be there at 6:30 in the morning. So Presley, do you do much in the way of DoorDash, etc., or? Oh, freezing my cockles off there. I don't know if any of you do proxy pics, but good grief, I'm rather peeved off about that they won't answer my question as regard, because they just put us all on a tier system. Nieces, I think, have you done proxy pics yet? I think you said you had. But they don't seem to answer my messages asking what bloody tier am I on, because it doesn't show it in the app. So I must be on the bottom rung of that as well, because they're not answering my messages. Some bits or something on me. So what's everybody up to tonight? Aside from watching me. Although Brash Dasher is on as well, so maybe everybody's jumping in between. It's always fun to watch. To where? Brooksby? Oh, Brooksby Farms. Did he run over the goose? Flatten the goose? Shoved the bloody great poker up its backside, and everybody had it for dinner. Yeah, those geese, they can be. Oh. It's worse than having a bloody guard dog. I think I'd rather have a guard dog than a whipping goose. Oh. They start flapping their wings and squawking off in some whatever weird noise that they do. And then if they get you, those flipping bloody jaws flipping do hurt. Well, at least they weren't after you. They're evil. They might look pretty, but bloody hell, they are. Those little flipping beaks flipping slapping together do hurt. Right on the back of my leg, that little thing. Quite a nice night, but I thought it was, although I'm nestled in the trees. Kind of nestled in the trees at the moment. And the chickens next door are not out. Hey Giga Life, how are you? It's a long time no see. How'd your show go, live show go? You was talking about what was it? Chips and gravy. Or that's what, at least what we would call it back home. Some of the Irish restaurants and that do it around here. Chips and gravy. So if you got an Irish place, maybe they'll do some for you. Or fries and gravy, whatever you want to call it. But I think you already know what I'm on about. Good, good. I didn't realise that you did one on a Tuesday. And of course, Brash Dash Charlie's on. He's on at the same time as me at 8 o'clock, so it's hard to get a time slot. Yeah, I do like chips and gravy. But also the Irish shops, the Irish restaurants, they like, we went to one about a month ago maybe, and they had chips and Irish curry. Yeah, the curry sauce. Weren't they brilliant? Chips were alright, but the curry sauce went. Fries with curry and cheese curds. That sounds good. You got to make me hungry. But yeah. Now I'm going to have to go find some chips and curry tomorrow. Chips and gravy tomorrow. I think there's an Irish pub over in Kansas, not too far away, that does that. Another one. You'll be watching from the back of the room. Time to eat, okay. You just got me thinking about chips and flipping gravy now. You know what? There's a couple of proxy pics to do. If I do both of those tomorrow, then maybe I can get close to that Irish restaurant and go there and find flipping chips and gravy. You got me thinking about it. I heard it. Couldn't watch you too much because I was driving home through the country, and then I heard you say that. Ooh, that sounded good. It's amazing how few things you can take out of what someone's saying. They can be talking about a whole load of stuff, and then you hear that one thing that sounds very tasty, and that's all I'm going to hear. So now I have to go look on the menu a little bit later when I finish this. But yeah, it's a gig life. Have you done this proxy pics thing? Do you even know what I'm on about with it? I thought I told you all about it before. I know I go on about it a lot. I go on a lot about things. It's about chips and gravy now. It's been no, but my other is signed up for. Oh, okay. He's not done any yet. That's it's good once you start getting those, but they've gone on to a tier system now, and I don't know what tier I'm on. Evidently I must be on a lower tier, because I've written to them 3 times now asking them what bloody tier, what level I'm on, and no one seems to be responding. The only orders that you see are for have no dollar. Oh, those no dollar ones, those are for us in our oh bloody hell, I haven't got my thing. The ones we had were for Verizon. You do get paid for them, but it's just they're just trying to get people to sign themselves up to be in that area. So if there's one near you, one of those, go in and then sign up. They'll want to do a background check on you for that, and what they'll do, they'll want a picture of yourself as well, which you'll do through the app. I think that's how I did it. And then they'll send you an ID card, and you have to, when you go to photograph the Verizon shops, it's like $40 or $50 to go do these, and you have to take up to around 125 pictures up to 125. And the first one I ever done apparently was, so when you go in, you've always got to take this ID badge with you. They'll give you a lanyard and you can just put it around your neck and go in there, and you just go up and see a manager or whoever's in there, and you got to take pictures of the back room, the kitchen area, the appliances, the bathrooms, and then you got to take pictures of the carpets, you got to take pictures of the ceilings, the walls, the light fixtures and the vents, etc. And then when you go into the showroom, they want pictures of all the furniture, the carpeting, the displays. It's a lot what they want, but it's quite involved in a way, but once you've done a few of them, you'll just get used to it. But some of them are different than others. I done one on Friday, and the one I did on Friday is what they call their smart store or smart shop, whatever it was. Anyway, basically it's got everything in it, and it was twice the size of the bloody one that I'd done first of all. But so you take pictures of the furniture. What I did, because I just went and found some furniture and sat on that and just took the pictures all around me. So, and then you just do front of the building. You take one picture of the front of the building, and then you take a picture of the sign above it. And then I drove around the back and took the picture. But the one I'd done that was actually in our delivery area, which was the first one I signed up for. It's in a complex of other shops, and there's no back to the building, but there is a back door. So if you go out to that, and it's like an alleyway or corridor where all the other shops, all their back doors you can go out to. So you just go outside there, take a picture of the door, make sure someone's behind the other side though, and take a picture of the door and you're done. It is a lot of pictures. Be fair though, I can take 125 with one cat, but cat is much more exciting to take a picture of than the bloody inside a phone shop. But most of the time, like the one I went to on Friday, I found out that Friday's probably not a good day to go do it because it's pretty bloody busy then. I had to wait to get to speak to someone and get on from there. But they've always been real friendly wherever I've gone. But I'd signed up for one that was in our delivery area, but there's, I don't quite remember whereabouts you are, but if you can go on and do other ones too, like around your area too, if the money's works out for you. But it's good because, you know, if DoorDash etc isn't performing pretty well, or no workers coming through there like it is for us at the moment, or not very good paying work, then Proxy Picks is a good one to have. And they ain't really that hard, but doing the ones at Verizon, for me, gets a bit flipping monotonous. But that's what those 0 ones are. It's just for you. It's just so they can sign you up, and you don't have to pay for anything. They send it all out to you. And it's actually not a Verizon badge. It's actually on behalf of Powerhouse, which I guess is the people that do their maintenance. But last week, oh crikey, last week I did I think three or four Verizon shops, and I can't tell you how many Dutch Brothers, which are little coffee shops in that area, like scooters, etc. And I did a lot of those, maybe 10 of those. And then what was the other one? Oh, the collision centres too, and several residential houses too. So you can make some money on those. They could be like few and far between, but just if you can pick up a few at a time, then that helps an awful lot. Uh-oh, all went quiet. What's that picture? Oh, that's the back. I was wondering what that green bit was in my picture. It's behind me. I am still here, it's a bit dark. Yeah, I like doing photography, so... But some of those things are just... Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's good. The Verizon ones can get a bit monotonous though, because you're just taking pictures of flipping furniture and displays and that, and if you don't really have... I mean, I like technology and that, but I just don't really care much about all the phones and all that, and all the stuff that goes with it. I'm just there to do take the pictures of everything and take pictures of all the carpet and the furniture. If you want me to go take pictures of your cat, yeah, I'll go take pictures of your cat. Or your dog. Or the goose. From afar. Never getting close to a goose again. But they are fun to watch. The chickens next door are quite funny. I've never been up and petted one, but one came over to us, was wandering over to us a few weeks ago. Oh, the geese there. Oh, good. That's good. Yeah, they can be pretty ferocious. Oh, can they? Yeah, I wish there was no, I got my car running. I don't know if there's any crickets. No crickets. Didn't go for that. It's a bird twittering. Don't know what it's saying though. It did get dark, you're right. Plus we're in the trees as well, so got a lot of trees around our place, and I've got dark windows too. But yeah, it does get dark around here. And my vipping my dusk to dawn vipping light that comes on, I need a new one. The bulb appears to have gone dull. We have crickets and tree frogs. Not sure what the difference is between a tree frog and a normal one. I suppose they sit around in the trees, huh? Are they pretty big, those tree frogs? Let's put the light. Ta-da! Are they pretty big? One of my videos that I've done, about 3 weeks ago maybe, we was coming home after the storm, after the storm. Yeah, it was right, because all that road was blocked, wasn't it? And we turned into a road called Little Blue, which we go down several times a day. And as I turned into the road, there was something bouncing across the road. It's a little frog flipping, bouncing across the road. And I zoomed in on it, because I got it in on the dash cam at that point. So I zoomed in as much as I could and slowed the video right down so you can see it bouncing across. Alright, okay. They're funny little creatures. Frogs are very funny. We had a up on Wimbledon Common. Wimbledon Common is a massive, great flipping open area, and part of the common, it's got a place called Canizero House, and in Canizero House, it's a massive, great mansion, and it's got gardens and that out there. They do like artistic events and weddings and all sorts of stuff that go on out the back of there. And it's all like alongside Wimbledon Common. And but they got all these little pond areas as well. And so there's always like loads and loads of flipping tadpoles in it, you know, flipping baby flipping frogs. So I'd go up there every now and again and get the net and get the flipping tadpoles in the bucket, and I took a whole bunch home. I mean, I had gold, I don't know how many it was. And I left them up the garden, just left them in the great big pot of water at the bucket of water up the garden. And they were getting bigger and bigger. I don't know what happened to them all, but they all disappeared. They must have all flipping gotten bigger and opted out there, and I never did see them again. I don't know if my cat had them or the birds had them or what. But what's up, Womble? Hey, Josh, how are you doing tonight, mate? Are you going live tonight? Oh, wow. I remember there's an area in England, where actually it's in Cornwall. Is it Devon? Maybe it's in Cornwall, and it's got a frog crossing. So you have to stop to watch. You have to stop, just like you do at well, what we call a zebra crossing, or whatever you call it here, crosswalk. And you have to stop and let the flipping frogs flipping go across the road. It's quite funny to watch them hop across the road. Are you out working now, Josh? Are you going to go live tonight? Oh no, just a normal day. Okay. When I left home, I had a playlist of yours on. I think you'd titled it, those are the ones that made you more money or something. Can't quite remember, but anyway, I switched it on and left it on. So those videos were playing. I don't know if they still are, but I left the iPad on it. It's a bit quiet tonight. You got it going on your old phone? Oh, good. Sure is nice without Josh around. Yeah, what? Ooh, crikey. Hey, no problem, Josh. Jeez. Been missing you, Josh. Yeah, what are your normal days for lives? I know you do Sunday. I went into, I don't know if any of you go in, watch Pedro much, but I went into Pedro's live show on Sunday. Good bloody grief, he had like I think it was 9 people in his live show on the screen. And one of them was sounding off rather loudly. Anyway, but it was like 300 people or more that were in the chat, and it just kept going on and on and on. It was like reminding me why I didn't bother to go watch them anymore, because there was just way too much going on for me. I like it with a smaller crowd. You can keep up with the chat, and it was just too much drama on that one. Seemed to be too many people having a go at one another on there. I just what's it doing? It just wasn't for me. Have you seen his lives with just screen up? Wasn't you saying that he put up, I need to go look at it. You said that he had a candle or something, and he just had it on that all night long, or some candles or something, and that was what he pointed his screen towards. I might go do that with my, if people were going to watch that should be interesting. Should be an interesting thing. I wonder how many people will watch that. I wonder how many people watch that one. Got to show brotherly loves to each other. Yeah, definitely. He leaves it up all night, had like 30 to 50 people. Bloody hell. And that's all it did, was just have candles that were lit, and they were looking at that. A driver chat, he says. I guess any drivers at night can go to it. Interesting. They can talk amongst themselves with the candle in the background. You just watch Roy's relaxing premiere. He's supposed to be doing a who's behind the puppet. I don't know if he's played that one or what. I've seen. I saw something on YouTube about that. Yeah, I mean, the lives, well, I don't know. Having candles in the background, and with Pedro's the other night, I mean, we've met Pedro, we really like to see him, but it's when his lies start going, it's just nuts. I just can't deal with it. It's just it just seemed to be a lot of hipping shouting, and he's in one corner going time out, telling them to shut up, basically. But they won't adhere to it. Someone earlier was saying that people watch people sleep. Okay. Now, if I had a cat, I would put a ripping video on the cat sleeping, because at least they make a little purring sound. They make funny noises. Wow, they're all watching people sleep. Oh my gosh. That's my troll. Yeah, I'd watch a cat. I would watch a cat. They're quite funny when they're sleeping. Oh, Biscuit. One of Biscuit have been doing it. I do enjoy listening to Biscuit. When Chuck's doing his live show, and then all of a sudden Biscuit wakes himself up, starts barking because someone's woke him up, or her up. Not knowing that it's herself. If I get enough to go live, I'll put up a bird sleeping, or maybe just a shot. Okay, we need to get Vippin. Mama Wrench's one up then. Everybody go Vippin, sign up for Mama Wrench. It's and we need a live on the Vippin birds. Just a shot of my fan. Yeah, there you go. Puppy sitting there. I used to watch my cat a lot. They've been sleeping. And then you go touch him and you go. Yeah. The bird sleeping. You're not going to have to go flip and look at people sleeping now. What's the sleeping videos? Maybe it'll help send me to sleep. Marduke's account only needs a dozen more. It's I didn't know that there was ripping videos of people sleeping, watching people sleep. I've seen these ones where, I don't know if you probably seen them too, where, you know, you've got an old a music video, Rod Stewart or Meatloaf or someone like that playing in a concert, and then you got someone who's supposedly watching the video for the first time. So you're watching someone watching this video for the very first time, supposedly, and getting their reaction to it. Seen a few of those. They seem to get an awful lot of hipping hits on those. The Asian men chain smoking? Oh my gosh. Four little monkeys. Have you seen, there's one with a penguin, and I don't remember, it's not in the US, it may be in Japan, I'm not really sure, but anyway, this family have got a little penguin, and they send him down to the shops, and they put some money in. He put a backpack on him, and they put money in the backpack, and he wanders off to the shops, and he knows where he's going, and someone gives him a hose down on the way as well, and then he gets to the shops and gets a fish. So they take out the flipping money out of the backpack, put a fish in the back of it and zip it all up, a fish or two, and then they give him a fish, and then he wanders back home. Now that's a funny video. Yeah, I see monkeys all the time too. A lot of idiots are flipping, A lot of them are flipping driving down the road, bloody idiots. Or just dipsticks, or whatever you want to call them. Idiots. Oh, some of these people that drive. But yeah, that penguin one's quite funny. Quite funny how he knows his way to the shop. And they give him a flipping fish. He's got his own fish and he trundles his way back home. But yeah, that one's on YouTube, of course. I watch a lot of cat videos as well. I watch a lot of animal pictures, videos. And car videos. Yuck. You do what now? Bloody hell. Yeah, I probably wouldn't watch that one. No. Although thinking about it, there is a where is it in Missouri, over by under St. Louis? I can't remember. There's a town under St. Louis somewhere down that edge of Missouri, the other side of Missouri, and there's a tarantula crossing there, and it's just like a whole bunch of yipping tarantulas walking across the road apparently. I'm not a spider person. I might be inclined to vip and go forwards on that one. Oops, I ran over a few. Uh-oh, hang on, let me reverse. Oops, I ran over a few more. Oof, yuck. No, thank you. If I saw one of those, it would be lots of screams. And the screams would definitely probably be me. There's an old white dude claims he was in the Triple K. Yeah. He looks like he has leprosy. Oh, that's unfortunate. He says some nasty stuff, bad stuff. I've reported him several times, but he's still around. Maybe he needs to go live by the flipping tarantula crossing. Yeah, I don't do snakes. Yeah, maybe snakes around him too. What a dirty shite. Triple K, eh? Dirty. I'd never ever understood all of that. I never understood all of that stuff. understood why. Yeah, definitely. It's the Triple K and all that. You're up, yeah. They're just scum. That's all they are. I need to take a long walk off of a short pier into shark-infested waters. Yeah, it don't make any sense to me. So, yeah, it's. You've been waiting all day for bedtime? Do you get up early, nieces? I'm not much of an early riser. Yes. What time do you normally get up and about? I know Big Free DJ at Big Free Dashing, he's pretty early out. According to one of his videos I saw that he gets started at 5 AM. You want to go what? I want to go around 2 this afternoon. Wow. I might have been up about then. No, I don't think I was. If I was, then it was very brief. Wow, yeah. I used to be up at that time, but just always more been of a night owl than anything. Well, thanks for popping by, nieces. Good to see you. Hopefully you get a good rest tonight. Always good to have everybody pop by. It's and I'll go back and look at your geese videos later. I've got to remember whose videos I've got to look at. And no doubt we'll see you in another live during the week. Oh, me. I think Josh is tomorrow night, and who else is tomorrow night? Oh, Dashing Across America, and Chuck's on tomorrow, Wednesday, and possibly Grandpa too. Grandpa's Random Reviews. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. Mary, there you are. Yeah, I'm not much of an early riser. Who's an early riser in here? I think I might have to change my ways though, see if I can get some early door dashes or something. Just say it gets so hot out now, flipping. I know I've got air conditioning in the van, but I don't want it running all day long. I guess I'm working, but it's get tired dealing with the flipping drivers on the road, and tired with the sun in my eyes and all of that business. I'm tired with all the Egypt drivers that I can see. It's there's more than enough of those that can keep us going. Definitely more than enough. Has anyone seen Rookie Dasher around recently? I went and looked at it. I haven't seen him around. And when I looked on his videos earlier, it doesn't seem like he's made anything on either of his channels. For I think 10 days, I think was the last one I saw. Hopefully he's alright. Maybe he's just so busy with work or something, but so used to seeing him in all the shows everywhere, but just haven't seen him. But I know he sort of need to look at it, I suppose. Is the well, I need to look at it. Is his journey to go see excuse me, to go see Chuck is 8.5 hours. That's a way to get some watch hours. To put up a video like that for 8.5 hours. Gotta be pretty good though to see. Imagine you see a lot of scenery in that along the way. That would be a good one. Better than watching candles through the night with Pedro leaving it on. Even though now I want to go look back on that now. Just to see what all that was about. Along with watching people sleeping, that's very odd. Seems to be an odd thing to do. But anyway, it's all out. So Josh, you think you're going to do an impromptu live tonight? Or you think you're just going to get some stuff done, have a night off, and from that? You do get a lot of people come into your shows, I know that. Which is always good. Good to see some people supporting others. Oh, crikey, I forgot. Dashing Womble bought me a donut. I heard someone say Pedro was drama. That was me. I had no clue. You don't know who Pedro DoorDash Santiago. Yeah, Pedro's real good. Like, I watched him when I first got to doing DoorDashing, or before I started doing DoorDashing. Pedro's in St. Louis. And I learned some stuff off of him. He's a much younger bloke than I am. You know, even though I've done a lot of deliveries and work of rideshare or cab driving back home and that, you can still learn from each other. But you know, DoorDashing, you know, there was a lot to learn about that. So anyway, I learned a lot from him. Watched a lot of his videos, and then he done a gig conference too. He started a gig conference, and that was back in 22, I think that was July of 22. And we went out to see that. We drove out to St. Louis, and it was in a park out there, and there was a lot of other gig tubers out there. He has a lot of followers, a hell of a lot of followers. I think like 75,000 or something followers. subscribers, excuse me, and but he's gotten so big now, and we'd go to his live streams a lot. Well, Wendy and I watched him a lot. Every time he came on, we watched all his videos and it, and so we went out there to meet him. We met Dashing Grandpa and Bud Soda and several others and that out there. Met his family and such. Real nice people, but it was just. But now it's just so many people. It's just too much drama. For me, it's just too much drama. Hey Eric, how are you doing, mate? Have you been doing well today? Did you do a lot of door dashing? Oh, well done, Vippy Mary. 3 on the same street. Wonderful. Hey Mary, do you know what tier you're actually on yet? I've written to them 3 times now, and they still haven't told me what bloody tier I'm on. I'm getting bloody tired of it. I may have to give them a call tomorrow. That's how it's going to be. It seems like they ignore the emails. I just want to know which rung I'm on. I'm probably right down the bottom. Oh, that's good. That's good. 3 on the same street. That's neat. Were they just? Did you have to go inside any of them, or were they all outside pictures? Yeah, last week I've done a lot from last week, was it? Yeah, last week. With all those Dutch Brothers, the coffee shops and the collision centres and Verizon and some residential. But it's a good thing to have. I mean, especially if DoorDash with us at the moment is not doing very well, so been quite happy to have proxy picks, but they're just not consistent. But it seems like when they get these Dutch Brother ones in, which I think is about once a month, they keep assigning them to me because I've done them all before, done a bunch of them before, so they just send a bunch of them my way. So I get like 12 or 15 of them or something at a time. And then if you've already got residential ones or picked up other ones, and it gets a bit crazy. So Eric, did you do really well today? Did you go out door dashing, etc.? We didn't do. I switched on the app for DoorDash and Uber Eats and Grubhub. I didn't hear anything from Grubhub. Anyway, got a few from Uber Eats that were ridiculous offers, and then a few from DoorDash too. I think I'm gonna have to get out there earlier in the day and start trying that. But unfortunately, that's how it gets. Just I'm going to think about it. I don't want to go out there and waste my time doing it. Need to find something else. Go back through the chat, yeah. But Mama Ranch, yeah, if you can go back and look for Pedro DoorDash Santiago. If he does a live stream, I think it's about 9 o'clock or so on a Sunday, every Sunday, and it just gets wild. Oh, Bugs, why did you get suspended? What happened? I still need to sign up for them. Why did they suspend you then? Had you been with them had you been with them long, or? Seems like they're pretty flipping quick to suspend drivers. Try to do 2 catering orders for 2 different companies. And what? I forgot to say I was on the way to pick up. They put me as a no-show. Bloody hell, well, surely they would... Whoops. Same restaurants? Bloody hell, why couldn't they have been figured it out? Some of these companies, I don't know who they got working for them, but... So how long have they suspended you for? Is that terminated more than suspended? Or can you go back to them, or won't they take you back? Or do you even want to go back? Oh yeah, do that, thank you. Yeah, the quiz, the bloody quiz. I took the quiz once, 3, 4 weeks ago possibly, and I didn't get it the first time, just my brain wasn't in gear. So I need to go over it, do it again, but apparently you can only do it twice and then wait to take it the next month or go open up a new account. I don't know, but anyway, I took it the first time and just haven't bothered to bloody do it again. Took you hundreds of times. Yeah. I don't know why they want to play flipping trickery. Do you want the drivers or not? It's stupid. It seems like some of these companies don't really want drivers. They just want a bit of prep sod about. Had you been with them long? Had you earned much money from them? It's like, well, I don't remember hearing that. I don't remember what the answer to that one was. So I went back again to go look for it. And I think I just got fed up with it, basically. And when I didn't pass the first time, I wasn't too enthused about doing it the second time around. So probably that's why I haven't been back to it. Well, it seems absolutely bloody ridiculous why they want to play trickery. Absolutely ridiculous. How many times did it take you to pass that quiz, Mary? You probably passed it first time, right? Did you have to pay for something to get on there too? Did you have to buy their bags or do something? I had one phone on the quiz and the other phone on the answers. Cheated. Hey, that works. Hey, that works. Definitely works. You have to pay for your background check and you have to buy bags. See, that's a flipping cheat. I mean, I don't like the idea that you have to buy bags. I thought there was something else. Their bags are nice and they're cheaper than other ones. Okay. But you still have to buy bags from them. And if you're not getting any work, the background check, actually, you can just send them your DoorDash one. If you get any of those, or whichever one that you've had done recently, because it will come through Checker, I think. And if you've got that, then you can send that to them. In fact, I think that was what I had to do with Proxy Pics when they wanted me to do a background check. I was sure it was them that I had to do that with. Only one of them bloody thing. There's another one called Haultail. Like as in U-Haul or something. Haultail. And that's another app. But I've never done anything with him. But they drove me crazy about ripping my license expiring last week. So I got that and sent that up to them. But by the time I sent it to them, I'd got my temporary license, because they give you a paper one, and it says that it runs out sometime next month, I suppose, and that you have to have at least a month on the date on your license. Like, and I've never done anything with this company. In fact, I thought they went downhill, but Haultail. Haultail. You can deliver packages and do all sorts of things with it. And go help people move, or go help people that are helping others move, help a driver that needs some help as well. So that might be another one for everyone. It might be working in your area rather than, doesn't seem to be in ours so much, which is strange. That might be a good one. And try some couriers as well, courier companies. I did a lot of courier work when I was back home, So there's a lot of just parcel deliveries, parcel packages, even just delivering letters. You know, people want a document or whatever delivered somewhere in town or somewhere across town or to another town. Those are good ones to get on. And apparently doing the medical delivery as well is a good one to get onto as well. I did some of that back home as well. Certainly a lot to do out there, and if you like the animals, you can also go flipping pet sit or dog walk, or even do house sitting as well on some of them. And I think there's an app for everything, an app for doing someone's laundry as well. Not sure I could do that one. No, I couldn't do that one. Get fed up doing my own. And it's certainly interesting. Blimey, I've been on here that long? Wow. Well, you know what, everybody? I think I'm going to get off of here. I've been here a while. I guess I'll go in and wake Wendy up. She's probably watching some cooking show, knowing her. She likes watching the cooking shows. They just make me hungry. Well, depending on what they're cooking. But yeah. Well, thanks for popping by, everybody. Hope you all have a good night. Good night, Mary. And no doubt we'll meet up with each other sometime during the week. Chuck's got his live show tomorrow, and Devious Dasher too thereafter. And then Grandpa's random reviews maybe on tomorrow night, and Dashing Grandpa will be on Thursday. Yeah, you too, Mama Wrench. Now I've got to go watch these different videos that you've been telling us about. Not the spider ones though, not the spider ones. But anyway, thanks for everybody for popping by, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, and hopefully you'll get some good rest. Mama Wrench, I'm sure you'll be off somewhere vipping, bashing some trolls about somewhere during the night. Thanks for popping by, everybody. Cheers. Ta-da.